Greetings, dear viewers. Have you ever wondered how the practice of mindfulness can change your life? Today, we will talk about how Buddhist mindfulness practice can help you manage your finances and achieve financial freedom. Stay with us until the end to find out how a simple yet powerful approach can transform your understanding of money and well-being. Don't switch off, because what lies ahead could be the key to your success. So, let's start from the very beginning. Mindfulness is a practice that teaches us to be here and now, fully present in each moment. Buddhist mindfulness practice helps us become aware of our thoughts, emotions, and actions, which is especially important when it comes to finances. Mindfulness is not just a theory, it's a skill that can be developed and can radically change your life. When you are mindful, you better understand what is truly important to you and can make more thoughtful and balanced decisions. Think about how often you made impulsive financial decisions. Maybe you bought something unnecessary or spent more than you planned. Such decisions are often driven by our unconscious habits and emotions. For example, you might buy new clothes because you felt sad or order takeout because you were too tired to cook. Mindfulness helps us notice these impulses and stop before making a mistake. It allows us to understand why we want to buy something and think about whether we really need it. One of the key principles of Buddhist mindfulness is meditation. A simple meditation practice that you can do daily can significantly affect your financial behavior. Start by dedicating 10-15 minutes a day to meditation. Sit in a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Let thoughts come and go without clinging to them. Meditation helps calm the mind, reduce stress, and improve concentration. Over time, you will notice that you become more calm and balanced, which helps you make more rational financial decisions. After some time, you will notice that you have become calmer and more collected. This state of calmness and clarity will help you make more thoughtful decisions, including financial ones. For example, when you think about major purchases, you will be able to calmly analyze all the pros and cons, considering your current financial situation and long-term goals. You will be less influenced by advertising and other people's opinions and can make decisions based on your true needs and values. An example from life. Suppose you want to buy a new phone. In the past, you might have gone to the store and spent money right away. But now, thanks to mindfulness practice, you stop and ask yourself a few questions. Do I really need this? Can I afford it? How will it affect my budget? Thus, you make more balanced decisions. Perhaps you decide that your current phone is still functional and that it is better to save money for something more important, such as education or travel. Another important aspect of mindfulness is gratitude. Buddhist practice teaches us to be grateful for what we already have. Every day, take some time to remember and write down 3 things you are grateful for. It can be your health, job, family, or even simple joys like a sunny day or a delicious dinner. Gratitude helps us focus on the positive aspects of our lives, making us happier and more content. Gratitude helps us shift our focus from what we lack to what we already have. This reduces the feeling of scarcity and the desire to spend money on unnecessary things. For example, if you are grateful for a cozy home and a warm atmosphere, you will be less inclined to buy new interior items or move to a more expensive apartment. You will start to appreciate what you already have and become more mindful of your financial decisions. Remember how often we spend money to fill an emotional void. We buy things because we feel unhappy, lonely, or unsatisfied. The practice of gratitude helps us recognize these emotions and find satisfaction in simple things without resorting to purchases. For example, instead of spending money on a new gadget, you can spend time with friends or engage in a hobby that brings you joy and satisfaction. Mindfulness also helps us set financial goals. When we are mindful, we better understand what is truly important to us. It may not be new gadgets or fashionable clothes, but financial independence, travel, or education for children. Set specific financial goals for yourself and break them down into small, achievable steps. For example, if your goal is to save for a trip, start with small monthly contributions. This will help you stay motivated and approach your spending mindfully. Set specific financial goals for yourself and break them down into small, achievable steps. For example, if your goal is to save for a trip, start with small monthly contributions. This will help you stay motivated and approach your spending mindfully. You can also use visualization. Imagine how you achieve your goal and how it feels. This will help you stay focused and determined. Buddhist mindfulness practice also teaches us the importance of discipline and self-control. Financial freedom requires discipline, regular budget control, tracking expenses and income, planning for the future. Start keeping a spending diary. Write down all your expenses, even the smallest ones. This will help you see where the money is going and find ways to cut unnecessary expenses. Start keeping a spending diary. Write down all your expenses, even the smallest ones. This will help you see where the money is going and find ways to cut unnecessary expenses. You can use financial tracking apps or simply record all expenses in a notebook. This will help you become aware of your financial habits and make the necessary changes. An example from life. You might notice that you eat out too often. Perhaps you spend a lot of money on coffee or entertainment. Mindfulness will help you see these patterns and take steps to change them. For example, you can start cooking more at home or reduce the number of trips to cafes. This will not only save your money, but also help you lead a healthier lifestyle. Another important aspect of mindfulness is the ability to let go. In Buddhist practice, this is called anicca, the understanding that everything is temporary and changeable. This also applies to our financial states. Sometimes we may lose a job or face unexpected expenses. Mindfulness helps us accept these changes and adapt to them without panicking and despairing. An example: you may lose your job or face unexpected expenses. Mindfulness helps us accept these changes and adapt to them without panicking and despairing. For example, instead of panicking and spending money on unnecessary things, you can focus on finding new opportunities and planning your finances. Finally, Buddhist mindfulness practice teaches us generosity. It's important not only to earn money, but also to share it with others. Generosity is one way to express gratitude and create positive karma. An example: you can donate part of your income to charity or help those in need. This will not only improve your financial state, but also bring joy and satisfaction. An example: you can donate part of your income to charity or help those in need. This will not only improve your financial state, but also bring joy and satisfaction. Generosity helps us realize that we are not alone in this world and that our actions can influence the lives of other people. It also helps us understand that true wealth is not the amount of money, but the ability to share and help others. Thus, Buddhist mindfulness practice can significantly change your attitude toward finances. It helps us be more mindful, disciplined, and grateful, which in turn leads to financial freedom and well-being. Mindfulness is not just a practice, it's a lifestyle that helps us better understand ourselves and our needs, make thoughtful decisions, and achieve our goals. Remember that the path to financial freedom requires time and effort. Buddhist mindfulness practice is a powerful tool that can help you on this journey. Start with small steps, be patient and persistent, and you will see how your life begins to change for the better. Extended main content. To better understand how Buddhist mindfulness practice can help manage finances, let's look at specific examples and techniques that you can apply in your daily life. One of the first steps on the path to financial mindfulness is understanding your financial habits and patterns. For example, many of us are prone to emotional spending when we feel stressed or dissatisfied. Imagine you had a tough day at work and decided to treat yourself by buying something expensive. At the moment of purchase, you may feel temporary relief, but later, analyzing your expenses, you realize it was an impulsive decision. Mindfulness helps us notice these moments and manage our emotions before they affect our financial decisions. When you feel the urge to buy something, take a pause and breathe deeply. Ask yourself if this purchase will really bring you long-term satisfaction, or if it is a temporary emotional reaction. It's also important to be aware of your goals and priorities. When you clearly understand what is truly important to you, it is easier to set aside unnecessary expenses and focus on what matters. For example, if your goal is financial independence, you will be more motivated to save money and avoid unnecessary spending. One effective way to practice mindfulness in finances is by keeping a financial journal. Record all your income and expenses. Analyze your financial habits. This will help you see where you can save money and how to better manage your funds. Another useful practice is regular budget planning. Create a monthly budget that includes all your income and expenses. This will help you control your finances and avoid unforeseen expenses. Budget planning also allows you to set aside money for important goals, such as savings or investments. It's also important to remember the discipline and self-control. Buddhist practice teaches us that discipline is the key to success. Set financial rules for yourself and follow them. For example, you can decide to save 10% of every income for savings or investments. Discipline helps us stay on the right track and achieve our financial goals. Sometimes it can be difficult, especially when there are many temptations around. But remember that every small victory over yourself brings you closer to your big goal. Mindfulness also helps us manage debt. If you have loans or debts, it is important to be aware of your obligations and plan their repayment. Create a debt repayment plan, set priorities, and follow this plan. Mindfulness practice helps us not only manage current finances, but also plan for the future. Be mindful in your investments, study various options, and choose those that align with your long-term goals and values. Another important aspect of mindfulness is the ability to let go. In Buddhist practice, this is called anicca, the understanding that everything is temporary and changeable. This also applies to our financial states. Sometimes we may lose a job or face unexpected expenses. Mindfulness helps us accept these changes and adapt to them without panicking and despairing. For example, if you lose your job, mindfulness will help you remain calm and focused on finding new opportunities. You will be less likely to panic and make unnecessary purchases, and you will be able to rationally plan your expenses. Mindfulness also teaches us the importance of generosity. Share your successes and help others. Generosity is not only financial donations, but also time, energy, and attention. When we share with others, we create positive energy and attract abundance into our lives. Generosity also helps us realize that true wealth is not the amount of money, but the ability to share and help others. It's important to remember that financial mindfulness is not just a practice, but a lifestyle. It is a continuous process that requires time and effort. But with each step, you will become more confident in your financial decisions and move closer to your goals. Mindfulness helps us not only improve our financial state, but also strengthen our mental health. When we are mindful, we better understand our emotions and can better cope with them, which in turn helps us make more thoughtful and balanced decisions. Let's consider another important aspect: the ability to accept and adapt to changes. In the financial world, changes are inevitable. The market can change, the economy can fluctuate. Mindfulness helps us stay flexible and open to new opportunities instead of getting stuck in fears and uncertainties. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to see the world as it is, without illusions and prejudices. This allows us to make more realistic and rational financial decisions. For example, instead of investing in dubious projects on the hype wave, we will choose those that truly align with our long-term goals and values. Mindfulness also helps us realize the importance of balance between work and rest. Sometimes, in the pursuit of financial success, we forget the need to take care of our health and well-being. Buddhist practice teaches us that true happiness is impossible without harmony in life. One way to achieve this balance is through regular meditation practice and other forms of relaxation. This will help you not only reduce stress, but also improve concentration and productivity, which in turn will positively affect your financial state. It's also important to remember the significance of social responsibility. Mindful financial decisions include caring for the well-being of not only ourselves, but also those around us. Buddhist practice teaches us that we are all interconnected and our actions can impact other people. An example: you can invest in socially responsible projects or support local initiatives that benefit society. This will not only help you feel useful, but also create positive karma, which will return to you in the form of success and well-being. By practicing mindfulness, you can also develop a sense of contentment and sufficiency. In the modern world, we are constantly surrounded by advertising messages that tell us we need more and better. Mindfulness helps us realize that true happiness does not depend on material things, and that we can be happy here and now with what we already have. Buddhist mindfulness practice also helps us better understand our true needs and desires. Often, we confuse our desires with societal or advertising-driven needs. Mindfulness helps us distinguish these things and focus on what is truly important to us. An important aspect of mindfulness is also the ability to set realistic and achievable goals. When we are mindful, we can better assess our abilities and resources, which helps us set goals that we can truly achieve. This reduces stress levels and helps us stay motivated. Mindfulness also helps us stay positive and optimistic, even in tough times. When we face financial difficulties, it is important not to lose heart, but to keep faith in ourselves and our abilities. Mindfulness helps us see the positive aspects in any situation and use them for our growth and development. Practice mindfulness every day. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions, and you will see how it begins to positively affect all aspects of your life, including your financial state. Mindfulness is a powerful tool that will help you achieve your goals and live a happier and more fulfilling life. Mindfulness helps us not only improve our finances, but also develop a sense of contentment and gratitude. When we are mindful, we can enjoy each moment of life and appreciate what we already have. This helps us be happier and more satisfied, regardless of our financial state. Let Buddhist mindfulness practice become your faithful companion on the path to financial freedom and well-being. Be mindful, grateful, and generous, and you will see how your life begins to change for the better. Remember that every small step on the path to mindfulness is a big step on the path to happiness and success. In conclusion, it's essential to recognize that financial mindfulness is a journey, not a destination. Each day offers a new opportunity to grow and learn. By practicing mindfulness, you build a strong foundation for financial health that can withstand the ups and downs of life. Take the time to reflect on your financial habits and decisions. Ask yourself how each choice aligns with your values and long-term goals. This reflection helps create a deeper understanding of your financial life and promotes wiser decisions. Consider incorporating mindfulness exercises into your daily routine. Simple practices like mindful breathing, meditation, or even mindful walking can make a significant difference in your overall well-being and financial health. Embrace the idea that your financial journey is uniquely yours. Avoid comparing yourself to others and instead focus on your progress and growth. Celebrate small victories and learn from setbacks. Recognize the power of community and support. Engage with like-minded individuals who are also on the path to financial mindfulness. Share your experiences, learn from each other, and offer support when needed. Utilize technology to aid your mindfulness practice. There are many apps and online resources available that can guide you in meditation, financial planning, and tracking your progress. Reflect on the interconnectedness of all things, as taught in Buddhist practice. Understand that your financial decisions not only impact your life, but also the lives of those around you. This awareness fosters a sense of responsibility and compassion in your financial practices. Practice patience and persistence. Financial mindfulness is a lifelong journey that requires consistent effort and dedication. Trust in the process and stay committed to your goals. Cultivate a mindset of abundance. Instead of focusing on what you lack, Appreciate the wealth and opportunities you already have. This shift in perspective can attract more positivity and prosperity into your life. Remember that true wealth is not just about money, but also about the richness of your experiences, relationships, and personal growth. Strive for a balanced life where financial success is just one aspect of overall well-being. May Buddhist mindfulness practice become a guiding light on your path to financial freedom and well-being. Stay mindful, grateful, and generous, and watch as your life transforms in beautiful and unexpected ways. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you enjoyed it and want to learn more about how Buddhist practices can improve your life, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and leave a comment. In the next video, we will talk about how to calculate your financial code using numerology and become successful. Don't miss it. Until next time, and may your journey to financial freedom be filled with mindfulness and gratitude.